Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest update. We start with this report claiming that La Liga will respond to Barcelona's feasibility plan on Monday. Approval is expected in the Barca camp. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this video, talking about Clement Lenglet as the Barca are hopeful of getting 12 million euro from Premier League giants Tottenham for the centre back. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the story in much details, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to what journalist Ferran Correas has written for Sport following the meeting of the delegate board of La Liga on Friday, Barcelona will now be notified about the approval of their economic feasibility plan on Monday. The journalist adds that what gave Barcelona the edge was the closure of Barca TV. The league studied Barca's roadmap in detail, and the action such as the aforementioned was key to receiving the green lights. The tentative go-ahead that Barcelona will receive on Monday will be crucial for the team, as this guarantees that the team can stretch its arms during the summer transfer market. Interestingly, for that to be achieved, Barcelona put forward a detailed plan to explain how they would obtain 200 million euros in 2 years between the reduction of expenses and income. Once that is done, the economic vice president of the club, Edward Romeo, has already stated that the absolute priority would be the registrations of first team players. Now, it must be noted that the contracts of the likes of Ronald Araujo, Marcos Alonso, Sergio Roberto, Gavi, and Inaki Piena have already been renewed, meaning that once La Liga comes up with their response, the new contracts will come into effect automatically. Additionally, Alejandro Bade will also close his renewal until 2027. Furthermore, La Liga's approval will also allow Barcelona to revert back to their usual 1v1 role when it comes to signing new players. Earlier, it was 1/4, that is 1/4. What this basically means is that during the 1/4 rule, Barcelona are supposed to €4 for every euro spent. But now that 1/1 rule is established again, this will help them in acquiring key reinforcements. After months and months of struggle, Barcelona seem to be finally getting back on track. And during this time, the work of Matteo Alemany and Jogi Cruyff needs special mention. Once this feasibility plan is being approved, the team from Catalonia can finally put their heads into the transfers. So guys, I think we should be optimistic with all these reports now talking about La Liga very much likely now to approve the feasibility plan. So it will be on Monday. Earlier reports were saying it was supposed to be yesterday, but they had to push it. It will be on Monday, and Barca they're already confident that it will be a green light approval. So, which means that's good news for us when we talk about the upcoming transfer window, where it's going to be a very hectic one for us. A lot of things need to be decided. Very good decisions need to be taken in order to strengthen the squad. So the visibility plan that was handed some months back, of course, after going through everything, La Liga are reportedly satisfied, especially when Barca had to make that very brave decision. I will call brave decision because they had to close Barca TV. Barca TV has been closed, and that's a very big decision, because of course we know Barcelona really needs to go about your business in such a smooth way without any hiccups. So Barca TV had to be closed before the viability plan was sent to the La Liga board. And from what reports are saying, the decision for La Liga TV was very important because everything have been studied, and of course everything, like, it looks like there will be a green light when we talk about the viability plan. So Monday, the 22nd of May will be a day to rejoice, because what is expected now from the Barca camp is approval. Everything is approved by Monday, which means Messi coming might be very, very easily made possible, and other top signings as well will be very possible henceforward. So yeah, can't wait to see how the transfer window will look like in June. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun because we have to compete next season, especially in the European competitions. So all hands on deck while waiting for La Liga to make an approval for the feasibility plan. I think Laporta so far is doing a good job. Then on to the final story of discussion. With Barca's feasibility plan about to get approved on Monday, the need to generate income in order to get or to sign new players, and the majority of that would be acquired from player sales. Now, Barca have a lot of players who are on loan and they do not consider as part of the future project, and one of them is French centre-back Clement Lenglet. The former Sevilla man has been at Tottenham since the beginning of the season, and it is said that the London-based club is quite impressed with his performances. Speaking in the context, Tottenham's acting head coach Ryan Mason has already expressed like that Lenglet is the kind of player that the team would love to have. He said the talks of Lenglet to stay at Tottenham will take place in the summer. I would say that Lenglet is the type of player we want. He is professional and he's doing well. We'll talk to him in the summer, he said. As far as the defender is concerned, even if he is loving his life in England, so there is absolutely no point in disrupting this order. All that remains for the parties involved is to negotiate a fee, and a report from AS is to be believed. Barca are expecting to get anywhere around 12 million euros for his sale. Now, a year ago, demanding 12 million euros would have been rather difficult for Barca, but given the performance Lenglet has put in, Barcelona are said to be hopeful of getting that kind of fee for the Frenchman somehow. Interestingly enough, the deal is far from done, mostly because of the managerial issue at Tottenham Hotspur. Ever since Antonio Conte's exit, the Lily Whites have struggled to identify a replacement. Come summer, when the team will have a proper head coach, it is more than evident that Lenglet's future will be decided by the new man in charge. Overall, despite the positive report, the transfer of Lenglet still has some kind of uncertainties. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.